Hello, buddy. It's Bendominator, and welcome back to another episode of the Bendominator Podcast. Today, we are on episode 42 of the podcast, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful Monday today. Now, I apologize for my voice. I'm still sick, and the reason that I haven't really uploaded much this week is because I have been sick and just other stuff. It's just, I don't know, this week has been kind of, I guess you could say, I kind of took a break. I guess. Not really intentionally. I wasn't planning on taking a break, but that's kind of what ended up happening. I didn't do a Brim stream. I didn't do any streams this week, just because I haven't felt good enough at all to do one. Even right now, doing the podcast is kind of a stretch, because with, like... It's just like I feel so, I don't know. I don't feel great still, but I don't know. We'll see what happens here. And yeah, I did make a video yesterday, which I really wanted to do mainly just because it had been so long since I'd done a commentary, especially traditional commentary such as that. Whereas like I just want to make a video. So I did that. Yeah, I apologize when my voice is kind of gross. You can probably tell I'm still sick. I just bumped the mic, so that does not make the audio better. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing all right. And I did want to come up and do the podcast because I think it would have been a shame if I had to skip this week's episode. So I don't know how long it's going to be. There is quite a lot of Fortnite news actually to talk about. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this week in terms of the channel, just not a whole lot. I mean, again, like I said, I kind of did take a break. Wasn't planning on it. Last week I was kind of saying I might slow down on the content this week, but yeah, I think now that I've kind of done that, I have definitely felt a lot more inspired to make videos. I have a lot more ideas and stuff like that. So I'm going to be going full send this week, I think. Into making commentaries, no promises. We'll see what happens, but I think I'm gonna make a huge comeback, because the last kind of few weeks have been, when it comes to commentary videos, I haven't really been on it as much, and I've kind of talked about that in the podcast recently. So yeah, I think once chapter 3 season 2 comes out, though, that's gonna be like the big time. That's gonna be like the huge push for content. Making a lot of videos then. So, and that's only in like 2 weeks at this point, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm excited for that, and we'll see what happens there. All right, so let's go ahead and go on over to the Fortnite news. And there's definitely a lot this week. I didn't, again, like, I haven't been making videos, so I haven't really kept up with it, but I definitely have everything here. All the important stuff here that we'll talk about. So trailers are coming to Discovery. This is something we knew about even before Discovery came out, is that we would be seeing trailers make their way into it. Unfortunately, when Discovery launched, the feature wasn't ready, so they didn't do it. But it is coming in tomorrow's update. And speaking, yeah, we're getting an update tomorrow. I am not waking up early for it, so there won't be a video in the morning. But we're getting an update tomorrow, and we'll talk about that a bit in a second. I'm definitely intrigued to see what we get with the update, but yeah, we're getting an update tomorrow, so that is fun. But yeah, other than that, yeah, okay, so we are getting trailers for Discovery, and then there's a few other things that people are thinking we might get for the update tomorrow. We've been seeing like earthquakes going around the map, so we'll probably get some more like earthquake, like encrypted kind of, I guess, landmarks, because we'll probably see the map change a bit more, kind of like how we saw earlier this week. We saw like a crater get introduced and that kind of stuff. We'll probably see more stuff like that get added to the files. Just little landmarks that are pertaining to the earthquakes that are happening around the map here. And then people are also thinking that we'll probably get some more Spider-Man related cosmetics before the season ends, because this is going to be the last update of the season. And as the whole thing said on the Epic Games website, on the Fortnite website, we are still we're still due for some more Spider-Man outfits to come to the game. So we'll see what happens with that. Of course, new weekly challenges, new wild weeks. The bow wild week I think will be ending here pretty soon, which is unfortunate because I've actually not played it. I haven't played Fortnite since last week's podcast. I literally haven't even played Fortnite since last Monday. So yeah. I mean, I've gotten on it, but I haven't actually played a match or anything since then, or done really anything in creative other than the Brim update that we did this week. But yeah, and then we might get the revolver. We'll see what happens. We've talked about the revolver in the past. Changes were made to it. We'll see if it actually ends up releasing. And then yeah, quests related to Paradigm apparently. Another one of the 7. We might see another 7 reveal for the next season. So yeah, we've seen like the scientist. We've seen stuff for that. So maybe we're gonna get some storyline stuff with the Paradigm. We'll see what happens. And then yeah, hopefully some good skins. I doubt it. Other than collabs, of course, we'll get plenty of amazing collabs, I'm sure. But when it comes to just general cosmetics, I don't know. The season has been great in terms of that, so I'm not really hoping for too much, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, last major update of the season. Will it change much? I doubt it. I think it's kind of mostly just going to be kind of more of the same, which is fine, especially because I haven't been playing in a while. The wild weeks I feel like are going to do a good job of changing things up here, so yeah, I don't think it's going to do too much. And even for like creative mode, I don't think we're getting anything crazy and creative. It feels like we just got that last update, so it's kind of crazy. But I'll probably be making some kind of video tomorrow. I don't really know what it's going to be. But yeah. All right. Sorry about that. If I end up taking random breaks throughout this podcast, that's because I'm still sick. But yeah. We also got the Tracy Treble crew pack skin revealed, which this pack might be out by the time you actually listen to this episode. Definitely one of the only crew packs I'm actually excited about. Like, I think the skin looks good, and it's been a while. I don't usually say that about crew pack skins. I feel like most crew pack skins are kind of underwhelming, and yeah, it's not great. It's still kind of an average skin, but you know, it's nice. It's clean. It's good. And I prefer it over pretty much most of the other crew skins that we've seen. So I'm happy with it. I mean, I still wish they would do more with the crew. I feel like there's a lot of missed potential with it still, but I've talked about that plenty in the past. But yeah, I think it's definitely a good crew pack skin. Like finally, I feel like I haven't really liked pretty much most of them, but this is a good one. I like it a lot. We also got some interesting collaborations that came to the game. We have Gambit, or Rogue and Gambit, which I think are really cool. And fun fact about these skins is one of the pickaxes, the Lebuel's bow, I probably mispronounced that, has a new swing animation. So we got a new swing animation in the game. It looks really cool. I've yet to actually like use the pickaxe in a game, but I did buy it, and I'm excited about that. I think that's really cool to always see new swing animations with pickaxes and stuff. I think that's awesome. I like seeing new harvesting tool swing animations because yeah, it's always just exciting. And then what else do we have here? Of course, bows made a return for the bow week here, the wild week, and I'm not really sure. I think we have information on what the other wild weeks are, but I'm not sure where that is. I'll see if I can find that. So yeah. And then what else do we have here? It's kind of like speeding through this. There's kind of a lot to get through. We got like a lot of just random stuff that happened this week, which is pretty cool. We have the Universal Monsters. There was like a Party Royale kind of like video that you could watch, and at the end there's like a stinger of a lot of the characters from it going into Fortnite. So we'll probably see some more Universal Monsters collaborations in a bit, like very soon. So that is interesting to see, cool to see, I guess, if you're a fan of Universal Monsters. New FNCS skin got revealed. It's like an iris reskin. I think we talked about that a bit last time as well, because it was kind of leaked before. It was kind of hinted at. Today, as I'm recording this, is actually the 3-year anniversary of Chapter 1 Season 8, which is one of the very few seasons of Fortnite that I didn't finish the Battle Pass. The only Battle Passes that I bought and never completed were Season 8 and 9, and I think that Season 8 was definitely one of those where I missed out. I think, I don't know why, I think I really just got tired of the game around Season 8, which is weird because I haven't got tired of the game since then, even during everything that happened in Chapter 2. Like, Season 8, for some reason, it just didn't click with me. And then Season 9, I think for good, like, I think Season 9, I actually did get, like, I gave it a fair shot, and I think Season 9 overall is just, it's not like one of the worst seasons ever, but I really just did not like Season 9, and I still stand by that. I still don't think Season 9 was really that good of Chapter 1. But Season 8, I think it was really good. I just really, I don't know, I couldn't get into it. I really couldn't. Which is, again, strange, because Chapter 2, I had no problem with any of those seasons, even though, I did have problems with a lot of those seasons, but I didn't have issues with, like, staying engaged in the game and keeping active in it, to the point where, like, I still completed the battle passes. Though, to be fair, the battle passes were a lot more difficult and time-consuming in Chapter 1, because the whole battle star system, it just took a lot longer. So, yeah, I guess if it was harder to do, though, that maybe if they had the old system, would I have completed the battle pass in seasons like Chapter 2, Season 2? I don't know. That's one of the ones where I barely completed it, even with how long it was. So, yeah, kind of interesting. Kind of interesting there. But yeah, overall, Chapter 3 Season 8, good season. They added a lot there. The only thing that I would say that I don't like about it is the jungle biome. I think the whole jungle biome just made the map worse. I think there are way better POIs up there in that area. I think it was just like, they just replaced such a good part of the map. I think at that point the map was good. They didn't really need to do like amazing stuff, but it's like, I don't know. It's nice that they put that much effort into map changes during Chapter 2, or during Chapter 1, sorry. During like those seasons, like during Season 7, we get the ice. In Season 5, we got like the desert biome. Like, Chapter 1 would add a lot of giant new biomes, but that was also kind of a problem by the end. I feel like it got kind of cluttered, but it's cool to see how much effort they put into the new areas each season. But I feel like the jungle was kind of just like, I don't know, I feel like it kind of made the map worse. I think what was there before was way better, and I think that was a big part of the reason why I kind of didn't play that season, because at that point the map they kind of just replaced all my favorite locations by that point. Like, pretty much none of my favorite POIs were left. Like, that got rid of, the whole jungle got rid of Tomato Temple and Lazy Links, I think it was. Not Lazy Links. But yeah, I mean, they just got rid of pretty much all my favorite areas. I think it was Lazy Links, actually, is what it was called. Whatever the golf course was called, I don't know how I forget. That was like one of my favorite POIs, but yeah, I don't know. That may have been one of the reasons why I didn't play during Season 8, but everything else about it seemed really fun. I mean, it was fun. I just didn't click with it, you know? Just was one of the few seasons I just did not even bother completing the battle pass. But yeah, and then we have a brand collaboration coming out in March, which is the let's see if I know how to pronounce this. The Naomi Osaka? Sorry if I mispronounced that. I knew I would, but it's a tennis player. They're getting an icon skin. It looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I respect it. I think it's cool. Very unique. The trailer for it's amazing. Lots of the side cosmetics look great. So, yeah, overall, that's cool. And yeah, again, like, I mostly collab stuff happening. People are kind of torn on whether or not that's a good thing right now, but, you know, I'm down for it. A lot of the skins are really cool. I definitely enjoy a lot of the stuff, especially like the whole Rogue and Gambit thing. I think that's pretty cool. I think that is pretty neat. And yeah, that's pretty much most of it. I know I definitely didn't cover all of it there, but yeah, I kind of sped through that. Again, this is going to be kind of a shorter episode because I'm still sick and I don't really have the energy uh to do an entire like full-length episode, but yeah, that's definitely the news. Hopefully that was a good kind of swift run through of what happened in Fortnite this week. Because yeah, that's pretty much everything there. So let's go ahead and move on to the questions, which there might not be that many because I kind of did the thing late. But you guys are always great about giving me some awesome questions, so I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Ace asks, "What do you want from tomorrow's update?" I don't really want much, to be honest, because I don't think, like, I don't know. I feel like if I were to want anything, it would just for them to be like, or just for them to like unvault something in BR, like unvault a rocket launcher, unvault this. Honestly, okay, I'm kind of itching for the standard AR to come back. I hope they either do that next season or this season near the end, but I do kind of want them to bring back the standard AR. So I know it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen this season. It could happen next season. But at this point, like I feel like the loot pool's pretty set in stone. They don't want to do too much to it. I think adding the revolver would make sense. Not something that would really excite me that much though. So I think if they brought the standard AR, that's all I can really think that I want. Because right now I'm not really wanting anything else from this season. I'm pretty content with this season. I think it's really good, and I'm kind of just ready for the next one. So in terms of tomorrow's update, I don't know. And then for creative, obviously, there's so many things I want in creative right now, especially for a lot of bug fixes to happen. I do strongly believe that creative will see a lot of bug fixes, as it always does. Hopefully this update fixes more bugs than breaks it more. That's always kind of a gamble each and every update. We'll see what happens. And yeah, and then I just really want the melee device or the henchman device to come out in creative. But I say that every week, so yeah. But yeah, in terms of BR, honestly, BR right now, yeah, the standard AR, if anything, just I don't know. I've missed it. You know, I've kind of missed it, and I feel like the MK7. The last time I used it, it felt kind of like really weak compared to how it used to be. Like I feel like they kind of nerfed it a bit too much. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like I never really am able to finish someone off with it very efficiently. But yeah. What was your favorite trailer to make for Morale trailer? My favorite trailer to make was probably... Ah, man, that's a difficult one. I mean, the Wrath of Ragnarok was really fun to do. Definitely very time consuming, but a lot of fun. I really like the season 6 trailer because that's one that we had been planning for literally forever. Like we had been planning that for so long. That whole flashback sequence and everything. We had been waiting. I'd been just itching to make that for so long, and finally given the opportunity to do it, it was a lot of fun. But then there's also older trailers, like the end trailer was for chapter 1 was really, really, really fun to do. That one was really enjoyable to make. Kind of got to go all out with that one. And then, yeah, just, I don't know. Like, I think a lot of the fun little gameplay ones are great as well. I really actually liked the Chapter 2 Season 3 trailer, kind of mimicking the style of old movies. I think that was really, really fun as well. Definitely, like, one of the most unique trailers for Brim of not just any mini BR. Just super cool, I think. Really happy with how that turned out. And yeah, I think honestly, I think the most fun though that I've had making a trailer, I think the most fun I'd have making a trailer is probably season 6. I think the most recent, because again, it's with something that we'd literally been we've been planning it for ages, and I've been itching to make it, and I think it's been really fun as well. Monkey asks, if we got Doctor Strange next season, would you rather have it in the Battle Pass or the item shop? For me, probably just the Battle Pass, because it would be cheaper to get it that way. Just simply it'd be cheaper. And yeah, because if it was in the item shop, you know I would spend like literally I would literally get the entire set. So might as well get it the Battle Pass, because then I get it for free with the crew. So yeah. But even then, I think it would definitely be fitting for a battle pass skin, and they like to do the whole tier 100 collab skin thing now. So I mean, Doctor Strange, I feel like would be a good fit. And if he was in the battle pass, that would definitely mean that the collab would have more to do with the actual season, or at least it would kind of fit in. Because usually when they have a collab in the battle pass, they actually kind of thematically fit with the season that they're in. So that would mean that maybe if Doctor Strange is in the battle pass, the season would have something to do with magic and stuff, or something like along those lines. And I think that would be cool, and we could see more Doctor Strange stuff in the game, like maybe a POI or Mythic or something like that. So I think having a collab that you really like in the Battle Pass has a lot of benefits to it. So yeah, I definitely prefer it to be in the Battle Pass. I don't know if everyone would feel that way, but as someone who's a huge Doctor Strange fan, Battle Pass would probably be the way to go with that. And then Plays the Pug asks, do you think that we could get more house galleries but different colors with new furniture? Yes, absolutely. Especially with Chapter 3, I think a lot of the houses from a lot of the galleries, a lot of the new places like Coney Crossroads and Sleepy Sounds, we could definitely see a lot of those get added. And I really hope we do see them get added. There's so many like really colorful houses that have been added, like really cool colors for like the walls, like blues and pinks and like all that kind of stuff. And just all the new furniture is really, really cool. Some of it's a bit too like realistic for my liking. I kind of like a lot of the classic furniture, kind of more weird and cartoonish. But a lot of the new stuff is really good for other specific types of maps, other than like, you know, your classic kind of BRs and stuff. But yeah, I think we could definitely see those make their way to the game, and I do really, really hope we see that. And then Lunar Creates asks, if you make a new BR, what would you focus on? This one's kind of a really difficult one. I don't really know. I feel like for a BR, I don't really, like, we don't really usually ever focus on one thing with Brim. It's usually a lot of things. So in terms of like, what would we focus on? I don't know. I really don't. That's kind of a tough question. I'm not really sure how I would answer that one, unfortunately. But I think with that, we are going to end it off here. Sorry, it was only 22 minutes, but we kind of did like a speed podcast. I got through a bunch of questions. Really amazed by you guys, by the way, for giving me all those questions so fast. Like I literally made this thing like 30 minutes ago. You guys are awesome. So thank you guys so much for that. Thank you for everyone's patience. Again, apologies that I kind of went on a break randomly without any notice, but I think a lot of people have also been kind of distracted and busy with their own lives as well. So yeah, I think that's about where I'm going to end it. My voice is already getting really tired, and I don't want to be sick for any longer, so I'm going to go back to resting. Thank you guys so much for listening to the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will hopefully see you guys soon with another video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.